Hey guys, this is Brick and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. In the last episode, we cleared out the Cathedral of the Deep and found out that Aldrich was not there. Interesting, intriguing. And in this episode, we're going to take on Farron Keep and the Abyss Watchers. Now, before I start, I just wanted to quickly show off my stats. Some people asked. Seems like a good idea to do. There we go. Not that high level. I got a lot of hollowing. Don't mind that. That's just me dying a lot. Yeah, so it's pretty standard stuff. Just gonna continue rocking the Uchi because I don't have enough Titanite shards to upgrade anything else. So yeah, to Farron. And so we arrive. Just past the two exiles in the Crucifixion Woods. There's a ladder that will take us down here. Now this is not a happy place. I'd say I call it the Blight Town of this game, but only because of the swamp aspect. Which, yeah, you guessed it, has poison. Up a ragged mask right there. This place is a bit of a nightmare for me to navigate properly while finding everything, so bear with me if I just stop every once in a while, look around and go, what the hell's going on? Oh great, yeah, should have put my daggers on. Let's just do that really quick. Don't need the crossbow. Yet we're poisoned. Look, it's just a fact of life here. Nothing to freak out about. Grab the Iron Flesh Pyromancy, which is pretty cool. We're going to try and find our way to get up there. Just go around this way to the left. Tell me this isn't the greatest thing ever, seriously. God, just saves so much time. Oh boy, so these guys are no fun. I don't like them at all. Every time they slam that thing on the ground, they send out a bunch of these red skulls. Oh, unless they do that. If they take a long time to put their thing down, you best back up because they're going to slam it or do an explosion like that. But yeah, the skulls in general are pretty easy to dodge, but they make counterattacking kind of a pain in the ass. And they do a pretty good amount of damage, so watch out for them. I forgot that we would piss him off on the way up here. Now, as Hawkwood told us, gaining admittance to the Legion is a matter of some ceremony. You need to extinguish 3 flames. Now, this is one of the flaming towers. We'll be able to see them from up above, but we've seen them from multiple places before. Go ahead and extinguish the first flame here. Sinister, spooky, mysterious, foreboding. All of these are words I would use to describe that cutscene. Now we don't actually have any purple moss, which is just great. So there will be no solace from poison for even a moment. Grab some homeward bones right there, which is, you know, something. And meet the first of these guys. Boy, are these the worst. These ones especially. They're tall. And let's talk about their infinite poise. It's annoying. They're going to jump up in the air a lot. That attack will actually grab you and it will buff them. We're being invaded by Yellowfinger Heisel again, and I'm dead. Okay, well, I was trying to talk about this guy who was so rudely interrupted by my, mortality. These guys are really the worst, especially that jump attack. Yeah. So Yellowfinger Heisel. Here's some interesting facts about her. Number 1, if you decide to join the Rosaria's Fingers, which is forsaking the Cirrus questline, Yellowfinger actually kind of becomes an ally of sorts, and has a pretty interesting secret that a lot of people probably know because they've looked it up, like, hey, how do I do this? They actually give you a gesture if you summon them for this next boss fight. Now that's super, like, vague and random, and you might think that's kind of silly, and that's because it is. I don't know why From did this, but, oh, crap, the Obscuring Ring. I don't know if you're seeing that, but they're actually, oh, I'm sure you're seeing it. Heisel's actually vanishing from range, which is pretty obnoxious. Get that thing out of here. Hit me with your Heisel pick. You have a weapon named after yourself? That's actually pretty cool. I shouldn't make fun. Nice. Cool shotgun attack. Oh. Look at this. Look at this. Using Estus in a duel? That's shameful. Shame on you, Heisel. Why don't you eat a little poison? Ow, don't kick me. Dick. Chop. Alright. So, if you summon her, you will actually get the proper bow gesture. Something that I'm planning to do on my New Game Plus character, because I did the Seer's questline the first time. So yes, if you want to do both the Seer's questline and get the gesture, that means New Game Plus, bitches. Let's come on over here. Grab a large soul of a Nameless Soldier. And then we'll hop our way along. It's pretty fun, right? Hop. Hop. I don't think it's over here, but it could be, so I'm just going to check really quick so we don't have to come back. It is! Sort of. No, this is just a large soul of a Nameless Soldier. Other side of this is an item. We'll get it soon. Just checking in, letting you know. We'll also get up there pretty soon, but not quite. First, we have to deal with an old friend of mine. Oh, do I love you so, basilisks that curse you. If you stand in those clouds for just a little too long, there will be a bar that'll show. You will be cursed, and being cursed means you don't get a chance to, you know, heal or help your health bar survive. No, if you get cursed, you just die. There's no mitigating the damage. There's no hope for you. So these clouds are pretty dangerous. This is the only way the basilisks attack. So honestly, besides that, they're pretty chill, and you can get very aggressive with them as a result. As long as you don't, you know, sit. Ooh, moss fruit. I don't think I've ever picked that up. I didn't even know that was a thing that existed. Anyway, past the basilisks in this cave is some pretty important shit. An open treasure chest, which is mysterious. A golden scroll. Who do we know that wants scrolls? And if we open this up, the Antiquated Set. That's a set of Dusk of Ulasil, is it not? Curious. We are in a swamp. In a wood, rather. Could this be where Darkroot Garden once was? I'm pretty sure the answer there is yes, but I like to keep things vague and stupid because Dark Souls does it too. It's like I'm making fun of it right back. We're gonna go ahead and avoid scary, ugly monster over there, and just hug this wall. And if we do so, we can come into this tower right here, which is the dankest of towers. It's full of slugs, so just chop your way through. Ain't no thing but a slug fest. Get it? Ah, ow, 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 ow. Jeez. Okay. Poison, please don't. Please have a little mercy, if you would. Stop it. What? Stop it right now. Grab an undead bone shard. Yeah, that slugging was worth it, huh? Now right there is the door that we just saw in that cutscene. What are you doing out here? Did I say you could be out here? No. If you follow that ramp up, you'll find a bonfire. I'm going to go up there in just a bit. I just figured that kind of information should be at the forefront of everybody's mind. And we'll also take that ladder soon. There's so many different ways to go in this place, and it's all just one big unrecognizable blob, which is why I'm trying to be kind of methodical about it with the whole hugging the left wall. I'm going to try and circle this place the best I can while getting everything along the way. Right here on this little island, you can grab a Titanite shard. And we need to get that item I was talking about over there, but unfortunately, there's a turd lord guarding it. Oh wait, no, this is the item I was talking about. There's another one over here. Whee! Do a little quick step surfing. Grab this, the Nameless Knight Set. And hey, big guy, I guess we're gonna have to deal with you. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab this, and maybe I'll just take off. Yeah, you know, I don't feel like it. See you later, buddy. That's everything in that direction anyway. Almost. Not quite. Excuse me. Alright, we'll fight him. I don't like these things at all, man. And there is actually a sequence where we're going to have to fight 3 of them if we want to get everything in here, so I will definitely pull the crossbow back out for that and pull them one at a time, because I'm not an idiot. Oh, oh. Ow, ow, ow. Goddamn skulls. Tree, live me. Yeah. Oh, I'm actually not poisoned right now. Isn't that lovely? You can wear a poison bite ring to, I don't even know if it slows down how fast you get the effects, but it certainly reduces the damage, I'd assume. Who knows, maybe it does reduce the effect and I'm dumb, but that's actually pretty possible, if not certain. Hi slugs, I see you. They're just hiding, trying to be sneaky. Alright, before we check out what's up that ladder, let's bounce on this way. And get ourselves, oh, what's this pot? We'll grab a sunlight talisman and a bowl of Estus soup. Praise the soup indeed. The soup is legit. We get a wolf's blood swordgrass. I don't know what that could be for. Excuse me. Pardon me. Ow. You shit. Get out of here. Now let's climb this ladder. I'm doing a pretty good job of clean. This is about half the swamp, I'd say. We got a little bit more than half, actually, but I mean to go. But we're doing okay. I do not like this place, navigationally. But from up here, there's actually a pretty unique advantage in that we can actually see the towers. So there's one we haven't lit. And then over here is another one. Right. Well, I'll find it in a moment. It's around there somewhere. Come here. No, no, no. No. Bad lizard. Give me your Titanite. Now we'll do a quick circle of this just to make sure there's no loot up here. Pretty sure there isn't, but in my line of work, you have to be thorough, because otherwise you get bombarded with comments. You know? Now if we walk in here, we can see an item up there, so before we grab that bonfire, let's just go ahead and run around. Do what the note says, and punch this hole, and grab the Dreamchaser's ashes. It's actually a pretty important item. If you don't get those, the Seer's questline will not continue, oddly enough. Yeah, we'll go ahead and rest. I was gonna stay unrested to, you know, keep the enemies away, but we won't be bumping into too many of them again. Now right here is the Old Wolf of Farron. You get the Legion Etiquette gesture, and you can ask to join the Covenant. This will give you the Watchdogs of Farron Covenant. So, if you would like to protect these forested lands, don't mind the phone sound you just heard. I'm a professional. If you would like to protect these, then go ahead and put that on, and you should be summoned whenever somebody around your soul level, you know, trespasses. Now let's take the elevator. Well, let's see how fast can I... Oh, I'm a little helicopter. That's perfect. Now, actually up here is something kind of dangerous and awesome. There's a boss up here. I call it a boss because it drops a boss soul, but it doesn't have like a boss health bar. But it is certainly familiar. It's a stray demon. You know, Dark Souls 1. But this one's clearly gotten old, and its fire, or whatever it was, is clearly faded. Man, it is looking kind of crumbly, isn't it? But it will still kick your ass. So watch it. Oh, don't get hit by that one. That one will hurt real bad. It'll pick you up and it'll throw you off the bridge. Possibly. Yep. It also sounds like the most typical monster ever, the most stock sound effects. So just time your rolls, chop at its legs. I'm chopping at its legs specifically because something can happen. It's pretty funny if you do enough damage to them. Yep. Come at me, bruh. Pretty simple, but he does hit like a truck, so if you get hit, it's, you know, not exactly favorable. Oh, for you. Please don't do that. It's scary. And there they go. Well, at least one of them. Let's get rid of the other one, huh? Oh, well, he did it himself. Yeah, it actually gets more dangerous like this, honestly. A lot more desperate. And it's gonna spit boulders at us at some point. Oh, what? That was cool. Didn't know I could do that. Now, there is one attack that you didn't get to see from this thing, which is it spits boulders everywhere. It's actually a pyromancy that you can get from killing him, but we get the soul of the stray demon, which is interesting, to say the least. We also get a Greataxe from the ground, an ember, and one final corpse, another ember. Now, there is actually one more reward that you can get up on this bridge, and it'll appear right here, but we won't see it for a very long time. But just taking a note. It's important. I wonder if you guys could hear that out my window. The fire station is just down the street from where I moved, and I think they just heard, hey, there's a fire somewhere, and they took off. Okay, so before we leave, we still got a little bit more to do. Hello, tower. I love the sense of scale, honestly, from being up here. We clearly climbed. Jump down on this and go this way. Hoop, boop. Oh yeah, I don't think I mentioned it, but I am wearing the sellsword set this time around, which is pretty nice, with the Fallen Knight helm still, because I'm an unoriginal loser. Now, there's a couple crystal lizards up here. I'm going to try and push this one in a way that I want it to go. Nice, it worked like a charm. I believe it can run into some enemies and it'll just make it harder for you to get. Grab this Dragoncrest shield. Ah, yes, another lizard, of course. Now, up here somewhere is a lantern-wielding undead. And I think we know all about those at this point. I'm very adamant about how terrible they are. So I'll take them out. I'm actually just going to sack the twinkling lizard thing, because I don't think I need any twinkling titanite, but obviously, if you want it, you're going to have to go ham. Hopefully you hit it with a stronger weapon so it stuns. But taking out the lantern guy makes this whole area just a little bit safer, and I'm all about safe when I'm trying to record in a timely fashion and whatnot. We got a thief up here. I hate these guys just so much. I really can't stand the thieves. Chop! Yeah, all these fellows would be awake and chasing me. We don't need that. Say hello to Yul's, like, golden cousin. I don't know, he kind of looks like a golder shade of the others. I might be crazy, but I'm pretty sure he does. Come this way, one more chop! And deal with this fellow. Hey, fellow! Maybe I can parry him. Let's be cool. Come on. Come on! No, I'm just gonna kick him. Get out of here! What? What? Get out of here. Shouldn't have hit me. That was rookie. Okay, so that clears out the enemies, so we can just go get that last lizard without any recourse. Hello, little lizard! Whoops. Yep! Take him down. Now, if you look up there, that's actually where we found Yul. And that's where we landed from the undead settlement, so some more great little looping going on here. And we get the lightning spear miracle, which is still one of the most visually pleasing things in this game. Miracles and sorceries, and even pyromancies in general, are very weak in this game compared to other entries. I'm not speaking on PvP grounds. I mean PvE. I don't really know anything about magic and all that stuff in PvE. It actually seemed pretty strong from the little bit that I've done on other characters. But PvP-wise, it is hard to make it work. You have to invest all the stats. Okay, so let's go on back down. That is the little top of the bridge area done. Soul the Stray Demon's pretty cool. We can get ourselves with a hammer or a pyromancy where we get to literally spit boulders at people, so that's fun. I don't know if that's any good, but it certainly sounds neat. Who be you? Robert, with no capital R. Obviously not a very important person. Okay. Now let's find that ladder and slide on down. There's one obnoxious thing about this ladder, and that is that these slugs will always be chilling here, waiting for you. So let's just go ahead and... Hey! Only two. Boo. Could have done better. Heavy gem. Okay. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take freebies. Cross that little bit of swamp. Back past this tower. And now let's go get that bonfire I was speaking of earlier. One of my messages was raided. I've left messages on this character. Whatever, I got a little bit of health back. I'm certainly not going to complain. We'll grab that item down there in a moment. First, we shall light this. We'll come from that direction the other way, just to once again continue my mission of going all the way around the outside and just trying to be systematic about this, because F this place. navigationally, seriously. I don't have fun. Luckily for me, I do have a map. Right here we can grab a Titanite shard, and in here are some dog versions of some of the enemies we've been fighting. These little demons. I think they are actually demons. And then over here, oh great, oh yeah, I love fighting the crabs. They're so fun. Let's deal with him the best way and come on over to this white birch tree. Huh. So, yeah. You made friends with a giant? I hope so, because he's going to help your ass out real good here. Because fighting this thing in the sludge, not fun. But our good old friend up at the Giant's Tower will be doing us a solid and taking it out for us. This is therapeutic. I think they put this here specifically to make the player feel better, which was very nice of them. Come on, man. What? Where's your fight? Let's go. Fight me. Oh, wait. You can't. You're dead. Wow, these daggers don't do anything. Okay, we'll grab a soul of a nameless soldier, and we get the lingering Dragoncrest ring from killing that crab, so that's cool. Slide on over here. Grab an ember. Slide. There's a lot of freebies around here, so definitely grab everything. A bunch of golden pine bundles. Soul of an unknown traveler. And then around the tree, young white branch, crown of dusk, which will increase your sorceries but make you take more magic damage. And yeah, that's that. Now let's go this way and get real sad. There's a sad little thing over in this corner. I'm not a fan. It made me sad. I'm out of the swamp. I can stop doing that now. We're going to have to cut our way through some of these demon bastards, including, I believe, one of the... Oh, no, he's got a sword. It's not one of the hoppy little kangaroo shits. Yeah, go ahead. Keep swinging. My turn. I'm better at it. And then one final problem, and you'll see why I'm sad, lying on the ground around us. The mushroom people. They're all dead. And they've been slaughtered and piled into this corner. That's kind of heartbreaking. We can grab the Sage's scroll from that body, who was clearly just cuddled up against the mushrooms, trying to... I don't know, maybe they were both hiding together, but it's sad and mean, and it makes me angry at whatever the hell happened here. Anyway, let's stop being sad for a moment and pull out a crossbow. We're gonna need it for what's around this stupid corner, I'll tell you that. We got 1, 2, 3 sorcerers! Go ahead and pull them one at a time. Normally I would just recommend running into the center and grabbing the item and just taking the death. But it turns out that half of the items over there are from killing these guys. So do it. Explosion. You think me stupid? Ah, me no stupid. Me dead. Different. Ow, ow, stupid skulls. God, I hate them. I hate you. They are pretty easy to fight in terms of just like a... Mechanically, it's pretty obvious what they're doing, and they never swing really more than once. So that's nice. Get out of here. Dodge them skulls, and drop. Now, he doesn't actually have anything, because he's a greedy bastard, but... Actually, I guess that makes him not greedy. He didn't take anything, but his friends... Well, they did. Come here, big guy. Your turn. And so the cycle continues. I'm going to skip until this guy's dead, just to save you some time. Okay, drop him, and he gives you the black Bow of Pharis. Yes, maybe the best bow in the game, at least in my opinion, although I do kind of like a certain other bow better. Black Bow of Pharis is very strong. Has a cool, unique weapon art too, even though, like I'd say 80% of the weapon arts in this game, it is totally worthless. It has no actual application, which is a huge shame, honestly. But there's a big problem with weapon arts where like 90% of... I said 80, I'm going to stick to my number. 80% of them, you're better off just doing a regular attack instead. In terms of like what you're going to get out of it, and like safety, damage numbers, everything. It's just better to just do normal attacks. It's boring. But kill that one and you get Pharis' hat, so that's cool. If you want to look dapper in a sweet hat. And then we'll run on over here and grab A poison gem. Not nearly as exciting as what we got for killing the dude. But I guess we'll take it. Anyway, let's go around this way, continue our circle of life. Grab ourselves this item right here. Titanite shard, and then up this staircase we will go. I don't know. I think my brain is turning into putty. Don't you throw that at me, whatever. What was that? Was that poop? Is this one of those poop games? Titanite shard. Purple moss clumps. Boy, could have used you a little bit ago. Might as well put them on. I don't think I'll use them yet. And let's knock out a second fire. Okay, nice and dark, I guess. Let's check over here really quick and you can find a big heaping helping of nothing. That's nice, isn't it? I'm glad they put that there. Maybe it's a place where they hide one of the New Game Plus rings. And then we have that area I was talking about earlier with the bonfire right behind it. I'm not even going to bother because I flanked it, which means I don't have to fight any of those bastards, and you can't make me. I am my own man, and I will not be controlled by an audience of children. Anyway, across this and you can fight another kangaroo bastard. I don't know. Ah, stop it with the jumping. That grab attack comes out really fast, so just anticipate it. Hup. I can't even hit this guy. Come on. Look at what is that? What are you doing right now? What is this? Stop with the stupid jumping in your hyper armor. It's not that they have poise, that jump has hyper armor. Oh, Jesus, and it does so much damage. Whiff. Please just kill it, for the love of God. Thank you. Oh my God. If I had been poisoned during that encounter, rage would have been falling out of me like a rage waterfall. Grab an item right here. And we're about to get chased by some of those demon dog things, so let's just... Nice. Let's get poisoned and panic and use all the wrong buttons. Run up this way to grab the Greatsword. A giant hunk of metal that will kill anything in your way if you have the strength for it. I really like the Greatsword. It's a fun weapon to me. What are you doing down there? I'm just gonna ignore him. See you later, jerks. Woof. Woof. I love this weapon art. I don't think I can say it enough. It just makes life so much easier in the swamp. Now we're almost done with this swampy garbage. We have one more fire to do, and then just a sprinkling more items. The last fire is up over this way. Slide on up. Whip out my real weapon, because if I fight anything with these daggers, I will lose. Hello? Whoops, that's my crossbow. Jeez. That could have been awkward. I think there's two. Yeah, we want to just pull one. Hey, buddy. You just keep... I'll get closer while you're doing that, I promise. Thanks for lowering your guard. Okay. What kind of health is that? Really? No. Stop it. Do a moss clump, why not? We got a whole bunch now. And our Estus is nice and pretty much gone. Hey, buddy. Terrible guard, aren't you? Hey, up. Knock him down, and let's put out the final fire. We have gained admission to the Legion and opened up their wolf door. Now there's a couple of items around here before we go. Grab this rotten pine resin I passed on the way in. And then we'll go down the way that... This is the staircase that most people will take, because just that way, I don't know if you can really tell, but that's where we first entered the swamp. So we've almost done our full circle. There's a Titanite shard. And around here is primarily slugs, so not too bad enemy-wise. Jeez. Right here next to this fallen building, very important, Estus shard. A booyah. And we're just going to be thorough. Check this out. Get out of my way, oh my god. Run over here and grab some prism stones. Who doesn't need those? Out this way into the nothingness. We'll find a stone Parma. Big ol' shield. Grab some more rotten pine resin. And then over here is a dark wraith? A pretty fearsome enemy to find in the middle of nowhere. We're probably gonna die at this point because of my poison and lack of Estus, which is okay. I can get back here really fast. But unless this guy is kind enough to drop me an Estus flask, you've seen that happen every once in a while. You just get Estus for no reason. No one seems to know why, but it happens. Yep, there I go. Rip me. Actually spotted this other item right on the way out. As soon as you take a left, you can grab another little Titanite shard. So that's pretty cool. Let's just keep running along this way. I don't think I'm going to be able to avoid poison. That's okay. I'm almost done with the swamp, so I can pretty much just use all of my poison moss clumps anyway. And let's go take care of this dark wraith again. Ooh, spicy. Goodbye. Take a drink. Ooh, what'd you drop me? Cracked red eye orbs. Worthless. We have a full red eye orb. And grab the Sage's Coal. That is the last of everything important in here, so let's go ahead and go to the Keep Ruins bonfire and travel through the door. Okay, now from this bonfire, let's go straight down the ramp, straight across just a little patch of poison, and into new territory. We're almost there. We're almost to, like, one of my top 3 bosses of the game. Yeah. We're already doing that. Maybe top 4, top 5. Top 3 might be too generous. Let's quickly grab this item without attracting any unnecessary attention. And we're going to go take care of that caster up here. Because we're dealing with more of these damn bird transforming ugly sons of bitches. Drop that one. That got... Actually, that could have gone a lot worse. They could have fallen down, and then I would have had to jump into an angry mob if I wanted to finish him off. Let's take this corner. Quickly, just do a little peek for items. Hello, items, are you here? I don't have a map for this area, so I'm just going to be thorough. But I know I got just about everything in the swamp, which makes me very happy. I was dreading this. Let's take this dude out before he even knows what's going on. And now we have to deal with a group of 3, or alternatively, we just don't instead. Isn't that something? We could have, but we decided no instead. Hello, basilisks, you sons of bitches. You're honestly not that harmful, but I don't like being cursed, so I'd rather not. Now up there's some bullshit going on. We're just gonna take a right. We don't want to be any part of this. I don't want to fight. And yeah, there's another bonfire because, you know, Dark Souls 3, where the bonfires are basically everywhere. The Firekeepers were busy, I'll tell you that. Now let's go this way, rather than towards the what looked like a fight we weren't a part of. We'll go there soon, but for now, let's check out what's this way, besides a newly dead body. Take these guys out. They are just the dumbest creatures. Seriously. Do you think they were friends? Like, the worst friends ever? Anyway, let's ember up. We got ourselves a crystal lizard to deal with. And I don't mean the cuddly tiny kind. Whap. Whap. Give this guy a couple of quick whaps while he wakes up, you lazy bastard. None of that. Whoops, whiff, whiff. Come on then, let's go. Whoop. Chunk away at that health. Not a very good fighter, are you, buddy? Not really paying attention to what you're trying to bite. You're just biting nothing, man. And then we do that, and then we do this, and he is gone. Easy peasy. Now, I remember seeing a crystal lizard earlier in another episode. Grab the great magic weapon and open this door. Interconnectivity in my Souls game? You shouldn't have. Anyway, oh jeez, I'm sorry. See up on the fire. Okay, actually I killed him. I decided against that. Come down this way, and if you take a left, we've got a couple more items. And yes, this doesn't mean we have to temporarily set foot back in the swamp, but it's safe. Grab Atonement, and Hollow Gem. Hollow Gems are pretty interesting. They make a weapon scale with luck, which is super cool. Anyway, we saw this from above, or from below when we were fighting the basilisks. I don't really feel like running through them again, so I'm just going to homeward bone. Now, as tempting as it may be to continue on to the boss right away, there is something imperative to do beforehand. Remember how we promised Orbeck to bring him scrolls. If you go past the Abyss Watchers into the next area, and this is not, I have not confirmed this myself because I'm not an idiot, but I've read a lot of stuff that says so, he will simply leave. He grows tired of waiting for a scroll and will leave. You need to give him a scroll before we move on to the next area. So, let's do just that. Hello, Orbeck. I brought you a present.
Back again, I see. I suppose this means you're after sorceries.
Now, if you talk to him, I think he'll be more impatient at this point.
I don't mean anything.
Just the normal stuff.
Oh my. This is stupendous. And the undead legion of Farron possesses sorceries quite unknown. Thank you for upholding your end of the bargain. I doubt I ever would have made this discovery alone. Now, let us unravel the thing, so you may put these new sorceries to use.
See, he kind of like gains a little bit of spirit and a little bit of niceness as you start giving him scrolls.
Oh my. Well, this is very unusual. It's from Ulasia, an ancient land of golden sorceries. Not even the Dragon School possesses such a long-lost scroll. What would the Xanthus scholars say with their ridiculous headwear? They would simply slaver over this find.
See, he's kind of fun, you know? He's kind of fun. I like him. Now, I believe there are a scuple. What the hell is a scuple? Oh my god, I should stop. I should stop making these videos. I'm actually going to buy a whole bunch of his stuff. There are a couple of certain things that if you do buy them, you are given some additional dialogue and stuff. So let's just grab all of the Farron stuff. I believe that's the stuff. The stuff. I'm just going to buy everything. It's part of his quest anyway. Buying it all.
Oh, I have something for you. You're a fine sorcerer now. No mistake. You should have something to prove it. Go on. If I'm giving something away, you'd better well take it.
Hit the young dragon ring. Very nice.
How do you like gimmicks, friend? This is a sign, a cipher, employed by sorcerers who use quietude to their advantage.
Silent ally. And the slumbering Dragoncrest ring.
With this, you can be sure to tell friend from foe from your very first encounter. It's a very old practice at this point, but one that you deserve to know.
See? He's cool. And then he'll tell you he's overbearing and blah blah blah. But now he says promise to stay safe when you leave, which I skipped over, which is horrible of me. Anyway, let's go give the Sage's Coal to our beefy friend.
Ah, just wasn't he? Well. What's the Undead Legion doing with a coal such as this? I'd heard one of the Crystal Sages had sided with Farron's Abyss Watchers. I suppose it must be true. You should know, this coal is imbued with magic. First one I've ever seen. Hardly a surprise, is it? I've never been one for books or wise men.
I like you, man. Get ourselves that last Estus flask, and I'm just gonna check a couple more things. We have yet to speak to Leonhard after we got the red eye orb, so what's up, bro?
You found a proper red eye. Brilliant. I knew you were no ordinary man.
And we get the applause gesture. He gives us a little golf clap.
Now invade and pillage all you like. And if you grow weary of your duty, you too may become a finger. Come on, give yourself to Rosaria of the Cathedral of the Deep.
So Leonhard is a finger. Interesting. His questline can actually be started now, but we will not be touching it until very late in the game, because in order to do it, we first need to complete Sirius's, otherwise they will conflict and we will lose the ability to do Sirius's. So, Leonhard, we will see you very, very much later. Anyway, back to where we were. Oh wait, what? I lied! Oh jeez, don't listen to me. Jesus Christ, I'm stupid. We gotta give this lady some ash. The Dreamchaser's ashes.
Ashen one, what woeful umbral ash is this? This barren dust, stuff of a fool, won't yield aught. Where didst thou happen upon the stuff? Tell me for the sport.
Yeah, we'll tell her, why not?
Oh yes, I see. Clinging to lofty dreams in this dying world, more's the pity. It must come from one most foolish indeed. Wouldst thou not agree?
Sure, crazy lady. It must have. Anyway, I'm gonna leave you forever now. There's actually something pretty funny about those ashes. It appears that they're holding a pendant from the first two games, and if anybody knows anything about the pendant from Dark Souls 1, it caused quite a bit of a stir. Because nobody knew what it did, and it turns out it did literally nothing. So that was a thing. I thought that was hilarious. Anyway, let's go back to the Farron Keep perimeter and challenge the Abyss Walkers. Okay, leaving from the bonfire, if we come out this way, we can see what it was that was causing all of that fighting earlier. We're not going to leave out here just yet. We're going to take a right and just spectate for a moment, because as you can see, not one, but two Dark Wraiths are making their way slowly up the road. We're going to stay out of their sight and let them deal with a lot of the enemies on the main road for us, while we take care of some extra stuff on the right. Right here we have a fellow. Wake him up. Hello, fellow. Now the fighting begins between them. We're going to hang back and just let it go. It's pretty fun to watch. The Dark Wraiths kick some serious ass, but hopefully by the time we get up there, they're weakened. They're going to just obliterate that poor guy. NPCs, for some reason in this game, just do a dramatic amount of damage to each other. And they're too cool to run or even pretend to hurry. Look at them, just creeping along. Hopefully they get murdered. But my luck has been not so good. Sometimes they won't even make it to the top, which is pretty funny. Grab an ember from this body. And then continue to circle around this right side. That spear guy going down there? Okay, well, we don't have to deal with him either. Huh. They're gonna keep fighting, I guess. There's some commotion. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It sounds like another battle. Grab some rotten pine resin. There's clearly still some fighting going on between the Dark Wraiths and the demons. And up here and grab this corpse. Grab some bad pellet. And it looks like the demons won pretty handily. Let's congratulate them. Alright, that went pretty well, I'd say. The Dark Wraiths are dead. And now, so are the demons. Area clear. Let's grab some stuff. A pale tongue from that one. And another just cracked red eye orb from that one. Totally worthless to us. Literally no reason to have those. But there's some shit going on behind this door, and we'll check it out in a moment. There is actually a couple of people I want to summon here. If I can find their signs amongst all of the normal signs. Shit, this might be difficult. Weed Caesar. Let's see. No, not Bernie Cinders. We need to summon Black Hand Goddard. And there's a reason for this. When he arrives, he will give you a gesture. Buy my sword. One of my favorites, actually. Alright, we've had enough of you. See you later, buddy. Now we actually need to find one more. Not Bernie Cinders, even though, holy shit, that's funny. I'm gonna do some searching for it. I'll be back when I finally find the sign. It's actually way back here near the bonfire. We can summon the Londor Pale Shade. This can only be summoned if you are allied with Yuria at the time. So as long as you haven't pissed her off by cleansing your dark sigils or, I don't know, murdering her, the Londor Pale Shade will be summonable as well. And this will also give you a gesture. It's pretty interesting that they hid these, but the Dignified Bow is now ours. Or the Dual Bow. I think it's either one. No, I think she gave... Look, it's fine. Look, we got it, okay? You can actually see the Morian blade right there. It's very nice. I like it a lot. Anyway, get rid of him. I'll meet you back at the door. Now, like I said before, you can also summon Yellowfinger Hazel to this fight, but only if you have allied with Rosaria and killed the Cirrus quest. But let's see what all the fuss is about behind this door. Meet the Abyss Watchers. And welcome to a very difficult boss fight. At least for some. I didn't have too much of a hard time, but it can be pretty awesome. Now, it starts off pretty simple. There's this normal dude that you can actually just stagger relatively easily. But, as you might expect, with all these bodies around, bodies of Abyss Watchers, I think you may have just heard it, there is not just one. But this is not just a simple double boss. Oh no. We're going to buy a little time and not die. We're not going to be too aggressive because we don't need to be yet. Keep an eye on both of them if you can. Keep them both in the camera. And just continue to back up because soon we're going to get a little bit of help. Because as we saw when we came in, there's a bit of infighting going on with the Abyss Watchers right now. So now that our what appears to be the main Abyss Watcher has been assailed, we can take care of that one and come back into focus. Now, if you kill the extra one before this one spawns, this one will be hostile to you. You can only seem to get help if when one spawns, there are two alive. Although it will always be the red eye one that helps you, I believe. So, let's deal with this, huh? Ow! That hurt pretty bad. So as long as you can buy time and avoid dying, you can always get help. The other one has brought itself back to life, but that makes you realize that, hey, the other one can come back to life as well. So there he is, skating on in with his badass Farron Greatsword moveset. Can't wait to use that. Now let's deal with the main guy while those two fight it out. Who's winning? Can't really tell. I hope it's my... Oh, my guy just lost. Okay. Let's take care of the extra. Oh, jeez. Kind of came out of nowhere. Just run a little bit and stab. Now it's just me and you, big guy. Come here. Let's get staggered together. And there he goes. But of course, it can't end there. And so Phase 2 has a bit of a fiery theme. Now, let's deal with the true fight. There will be no more ads spawning, it's just you and the Abyss Watcher. And with that sword buffed, he's got an incredibly increased range. And a pretty sizable amount of new attacks. Most of his attacks will just be changes on ones that you've already faced, including that awesome thing. Hup. Hit. Now let's fight. Oh, God, how cool is that? That actually has a follow-up now, I forgot. And I'm... Oh my God, how am I not dead? Okay, let's just get some range. Please don't hit me. Oh, I drink. Okay. Get a drink. Explode again. Good luck finding a time to breathe here. That combo right there with the spin at the end is probably the one that you need to study the most in order to learn exactly what follows or precedes it so that you can learn to dodge it properly. Now, we learned from the last one, he has a follow-up to that, so let's not try and capitalize. Come here. He still has a little bit of staggering, so we still have that on our side. Definitely more health than last time, but he's already halfway gone. Hup. Oh, jeez. So many cool moves. Keep our distance. Not that much distance, apparently. Idiot. I'm, like, ignoring my own advice as I say it. Classic me. We're down to one Estus Flask, so this is down to the wire. Hup. Let's not block with the Uchi Katana and just freaking lose all of our health like an idiot. Goodbye. Drink it up. Hup. Watch out for that. Yeah, oh jeez. Double roll. When you see that double one, you want to delay your roll until the last moment, otherwise you're going to get hit by the second attack. That's why I think it's dangerous. There's the spin. Is he going to do the flip? Alright, excellent opening for us. Woo! Circle strafing never hurt anybody. Just remember. Get out of the way of the fire that explodes from that move. Get a couple of extra swings in. Let's go. Goodbye. Whoops. Oh shit, that's the wrong move. Hup. Through the double. And he's gone. Down go the Abyss Watchers. And we get the Cinders of a Lord and the Soul of the Blood of the Wolf, which is way cooler than Soul of the Abyss Watchers. But somehow we managed to one-shot that boss. Go me. Now let's rest at the bonfire. We're going to take care of one more thing back at Firekeep with Cirrus, but that is the end of Farron Keep. If you would like to proceed, simply walk that way, and something will happen. We'll do that in the next episode. Gotta keep it, you know, gotta keep it dramatic and cool. Back to Firelink Shrine. Now, the Abyss Watchers, the reason that fight went so well is because I lost so many times the first time around. Once you learn the patterns of Phase 2 especially, you can handle it. I promise you that you'll be able to handle it. Now let's talk to Cirrus, who appeared after we gave the Dreamchaser ashes to the Shrine Handmaid.
Hello again.
Hello.
I have since heard a great deal about you. For one, that you are most gentle of heart. I, too, am bound by duty, but can offer you my sign. I hear that cordial intrusion lays the path to embers. If I can be of help, by all means, do call upon me. Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
We get the Dark Moon loyalty gesture, one that's actually pretty important.
If you should require blessing of...
Blah blah blah, same things. Okay. Now, hey, Aegon. You're kind of dark and mysterious in the corner.
I know you. Been some time. I just dropped in to see how she's getting on. Now, what are you playing at with this circus? This cesspool of doddering old folk and degenerates. Couldn't be better. She must fit in perfectly here.
Aegon's a real charmer. He's definitely doing the, I like bullying because I care sort of thing.
This place is a cesspool of goodness.
Okay, yeah. You just say the same thing, buddy. You just keep thinking that you're special. Now, let's talk to Hawkwood after we place the lords, the cinders of his friends, essentially. Not his friends, or at least his former compatriots. He who was once almost an Abyss Watcher.
You oft the Lords of Cinder, the Undead Legion. So that's how they're delivered to their thrones. I pity the sorry souls. Is that really Lordship's last reward? I failed to thank you for helping them find their final resting place.
We get the Farron Ring from the old Knight of Farron.
I pity the sorry souls.
Okay, yeah, you laugh it up, buddy. That will be the end of this episode. I'm going to go buy a couple miracles from Irina, just to ensure that she's all happy. And that will be the end of this. In the next episode, we are going to explore the area beyond Farron Keep, known as the Catacombs of Karthus. Ooh, mysterious, scary. It's the worst. Until then, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. I will see you next time. I'm done with you people.